Some people are keeping a really close eye on their belongings out there.
They sure are, and that's because of what happened here last year at the State Fair. A couple of security guards that were hired to protect people wound up ripping them off. For Denice Schoelerman, State Fair security doesn't make her feel very secure. Last year, while showing her sheep, she says a State Fair security guard ripped her off.
We had just arrived at the fairgrounds and we were busy getting our sheep settled. And a couple hours later, I realized that my purse was missing.
Fortunately, her son saw the theft and told police. The guard was arrested, and it turns out he had a criminal past.
One of my sons was able to identify that a security guard had stolen it out of our tack pen in broad daylight. When I found out after they did catch who did it, that he had an arrest warrant out in a different county in Iowa, that did concern me because it is a family fair.
In fact, 2 guards were busted last year for stealing, according to the State Fair. Now some exhibitors say they're worried about who is being hired to work security.
We do statewide background checks. We do all of the background checks you could think of for sexual offenders and things like that. So our security guards go through that, our parking, our admissions. The carnival folks that come in, they provide a list of those folks to us to do background checks.
As for what happened last year,
we're really disappointed that they kind of snuck through the cracks. So one of them was a particular person with no record, so that wouldn't show up in a background check. And then the other person was someone who had had something happen too soon to show up on the background check, so it was just a paperwork thing.
Well, that's easy to say, but again, the proof is in the results, and we just hope there are no more thefts that take place or anything worse.
And a fair spokeswoman tells us today that so far the fair hasn't gotten any reports or complaints about any security guards ripping anybody off this year.
Okay, we hope they don't. Thanks, Aaron.